I originally started off as a double major doing education and environmental toxicology because nobody in my family had gone to university. I was like a first generation university student. I didn't know graduate school was a thing. I only knew what I experienced, which was I really liked teaching and mentoring. So I was doing that. And then I ended up doing a thesis, and I was sold on research because as a researcher, you got to do teaching and cool research. So I ended up doing my master's, which I really loved, and then I did my PhD. And then I decided that I hadn't suffered enough, and I did a postdoc in the southern states at the University of Mississippi. While I was looking for my postdoc, Canada was right about to federally legalize cannabis. And that postdoc that I did was studying how constituents in that cannabis can affect the developing fetus. So we were trying to see, is there any inherent risk of things like THC, but as well as other things like CBD, which is a non-psychotropic cannabinoid that like a lot of people might suggest you take for morning sickness, for example. And we were just trying to see, is there any relative risk of these to pregnant women and to their developing fetus? And at the end of my postdoc, I kind of realized that I was kind of done suffering. I didn't really want to eat ramen noodles for the rest of my life. So I ended up getting into industry. The reason I went with Geosynthetic Consultants is that I had a long relationship with some folks in the company. And every year I'd meet up with them and they'd just be like, are you done suffering? And I would be like, no. But eventually I decided to come over, and it was a really good fit for me. And it's been just so much better for me in terms of my work-life balance working here.